You know I love you like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. Never in bunches. Just me and you. I loved your point of view cause you held no punches. Still for months. Still, you left me for months on end. It's been months since you checked back in. We're somewhere in a small town, playing with these small clowns. But war games, more change. I'm a raw down. You should understand why I want a divorce now. Pride won't let you show it. Pretending to be heroic. That's just one to grow with. But deep inside, people are so sick. I can't see it coming down my eyes. So I gotta make this post cry. So I just seen a post that said that lonely shit hits different when you're single. And I'm here today to try to make people understand why you must master. You must master. Even if you're in a relationship and you're watching this video right now. I'm about to go in the gym and shit, y'all. So, I'll make this quick. But even if you're in a relationship right now, you must master enjoying your own company and being able to not feel alone when you're alone. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no guarantee that people are going to love you. There's no guarantee, people. I mean, everything might be going right now. You know what I'm saying? And hey, hopefully it goes right with you forever. But if someone decides to walk out on you, you know what I'm saying? Which is a good possibility. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Even though I still desire to get married and all that shit, I understand that there's a good possibility that the romance might die and shit. But if it happens, you still got to stay strong. You might have kids, you know what I'm saying? Or not only just maybe you don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have kids, but you got to stay strong for yourself, man. You can't crumble. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you master enjoying your company, your own company, and falling in love with yourself. You have to. Because if you don't, when these motherfuckers decide that they want to move on and fuck other people or somebody's doing you wrong, you know what I'm saying? When you are that type of person who has not mastered the ability to not feel so lonely when you're alone, you're going to hold on to the wrong motherfuckers. Say somebody cheats, right? And you the person that, well, I don't want to be alone. I got to stay with this cheater. See, I got to stay with this cheater because I don't want to be alone. This is a problem. Or I'm going to pick somebody I really don't want because I don't want to be alone, right? Or I can't function anymore because I don't have a woman or a man, so I don't want to do nothing in life. I just want to, just throw my life away and not go out and be ambitious or study or something like that. Just become a great person. We cannot allow things like this to break us. When I say I'm talking about even people in relationships, even if you're in a relationship, because not only does this help you if a person decides to leave you, it also helps your partner that you're with in a relationship because you're not putting so much of a burden on them. Some people actually leave relationships because they feel like they're not happy because they don't have that self-happiness. They still with somebody and they still feel alone or not happy. They still feel empty. So they're like, man, I just ain't happy, man. And then sometimes they blame it on the person they with. They be like, man, maybe there's something else out here. Maybe that's why I'm not happy. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with nobody else but that person. Not trying to find their inner peace and their inner with loving themselves. You have to fall in love with yourself, man. I'm not telling people to be selfish because you can't. If you become selfish and shit and self-centered, you become unlovable. I'm just telling you that even if you got a wife at home or a husband at home, you still got to have that self-love, man. You still got to fall in love with yourself. Because I'm telling you, if not, you will self-destruct. It gets hard. It can get very hard sometimes. Even when you master this shit, it still can get hard sometimes. You still be all right, then you just hit it like, damn, I feel lonely as fuck right now. You know what I'm saying? You will self-destruct. I just seen a dude just a minute ago at my job. Last time I seen him, we was talking and shit, and it just, I guess God put him there for me because voila, out the blue, his girlfriend, wife actually, you know, funny shit going on. And then I just seen him today. He's saying that she was throwing this shit out. He's out on the route. You know what I mean? All the way in Cleveland, and she's throwing this shit out. He got to find it. Imagine that. Imagine being out on the route, you know what I mean, doing your job on the overnight, not coming home, right? And somebody throwing your shit out and shit. You know what I mean? You all the way in Cleveland. And this person live all the way in Cincinnati. You know, that's crazy, man. And you got to still perform at work and drive and shit. That shit is crazy, bro. But if you don't have that self-gratification, that self-love, you're going to stay with that. So if that guy doesn't have that, he's going to go right back to that woman. He's not going to leave that woman. Even though he's married now, I get it. People say you're supposed to work shit out and all that bullshit. But we all know what time it is when a woman is doing this shit, or even a man. We know what time it is, man. There's got to be somebody else in the picture. He even said it. She don't even give him none no more shit. You know what I'm saying? But to him, I told him, I was like, you're probably going to have to leave the woman, and this is probably God is moving these people out, that person out your life, because he just started driving. He was the same age as I was when I first started. And the same shit happened to me when I first started. Same shit. Back then I couldn't see straight. Like, damn. But now I'm like, and no offense to the ex, any ex, but I'm like, damn, I'm glad that happened. But back then, hell no, that shit was hard as fuck. That shit was hard as fuck, but I didn't know the guy was moving in my life. See, God was moving people out of my life, but he already know that girl was cheating. You know, they're just like God probably already know his wife was cheating on him. So he's moving that person. Not only is he moving that person out of his life, the guy that I'm talking about, he's also making that guy's about to start making money, a lot of money he's ever made, more money than he's ever made in his life. He don't see all that right now though, because he's so crushed by what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we come to that storm and we don't see what's going on really, because all the bad shit. We don't see the sunshine. We see all the rain right now. Like, what the fuck? This shit don't look good at all. But there's sunshine at the end of that, and that's what's gonna happen with dude. You know what I'm saying? If he loves himself, you know what I mean? If he self-loves himself and keeps it together, he doesn't even realize like the hand that's moving in his life right now. He doesn't realize what's going on. You know, all the garbage is about to get disposed. He about to make a lot of money and shit like that. But, you know, it's hard. It's hard to enjoy that shit when you're going through basically hell. You know, that's his wife and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to master being alone. Because if not, he's going to stay with it. And that's the same thing that'll happen to y'all if y'all don't master this self-love thing. You know what I mean? You're going to feel lonely sometimes. Just get over it. It's just a feeling though. That's all it is. When you start to feel like that, you know, when I start to feel lonely, I just think to God, like, I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? God, you got me. I know you got me. That's what I do. Or I go do something, go lift weights or something. You know what I'm saying? You are a human being. You're going to have those feelings. And guess what? You still going to have those feelings even if you with a person. So is it really that you're single and not with somebody? Or is it just a natural feeling that we get as human beings? You got to ask yourself this shit. Because a lot of times it's really just a feeling that we all get as humans. Like, we just feel alone sometimes, or we feel sad sometimes. It is what it is, man. It's just a part of life. We cannot be on cloud nine the whole time. I wish, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? So we have to find ways to, counteract these things, or counter these things. That's why I say be busy, try to find hobbies and shit. You know, gym. Write a book or something. Find something to do, man, because you're gonna need that. The worst thing you want to do though is go to drinking or smoking all the time. Not saying you can't. You could do them things too to, you know, kick it, cool out, but you don't want to make that be something that you consume to try to hide from your problems and your pain and shit like that. You want to deal with your pain. You know what I'm saying? But when you master loving yourself, man, and fall in love with yourself, man, even though you might care about a woman or man, you lose them and shit, that shit gonna hurt, but you're not gonna self-destruct because you still love yourself. And guess what happens when you don't self-destruct? You're actually going to probably upgrade and get somebody better later. You know what I'm saying? You're going to become a better person. But if not, a lot of the exes or whatever that left you, they be like, I'm glad I left this motherfucker. Look at him. I was right. You know what I mean? He ain't doing shit with his life. Or you're liable to just get with another person and be in the same loop again. You don't want that shit, man. I think it's worse to be with somebody and still feel unloved and lonely and all that shit than to be single. And I don't think people look at it this way. They need to start looking at it this way, though. I think for some reason, some people think that on the other side of the fence, the grass is greener. We all know that's some bullshit. So it might seem like, man, if I was in a relationship right now, my life would be so much better. I would feel so much better and all that bullshit, but it's a lot of cap to it. You know what I'm saying? Granted, ain't nothing like feeling loved by a motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that it's not, but when you love yourself too, it's the same thing. Really, there's no better love than self-love. That is facts. It's just as people, we want companionship and shit. You know what I'm saying? We are humans, you know, but make no mistake about it. Self-love is the best love, because without that, it doesn't matter if a woman love me to the moon or back. I'm still gonna feel like shit. You know, she could be constantly trying to make me feel happy. You ever heard that you can't make a motherfucker happy that ain't happy? You can't. You just can't. Like, it's impossible, right? So this self-love thing is the key to everything. It's the key to life, because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you want to do things. It makes you feel like you're important. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like you can be a great motherfucker. You see the greatness within inside yourself. And some of y'all have kids, so you have to be this person. You cannot self-destruct because one dude or one girl decided to walk out on you and you just let everything go. Now your kids are dependent on you. So you got to stay strong. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need that self-love. They need you. In fact, your kids' love should be some of that makes up for that void that the woman or man may have left. Your kids love you, man. They love you to death, man. You got to realize that. Imagine a woman who don't have that self-love and a dude, her husband, walk out on her. She got 3 kids or something. Them kids still need a mom. You know, if that woman don't love herself, then by default, she's not going to love them kids, figuratively speaking. Not like literally, but, you know, she's not going to want to do things that she's supposed to do. This is why sometimes you see when a woman ends up breaking up with a guy, right? It seems like she's taking it out on that kid sometimes. Or vice versa. Sometimes men break up with a woman. I ain't taking care of the kid. Fuck that shit. Let her take care of it. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get in here, and I hope the woman that made that post, I hope she understands that it's just a feeling. That's all it is. It's a feeling. And it's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. You gotta, sometimes it's because you sinking these thoughts in your fucking head. It's like your thoughts are bigger than you. But when you snap up out of it and think logically, you become bigger than your thoughts again. You start living outside of those thoughts instead of them thoughts consuming you. That's exactly what happens. Them thoughts consume you. Oh man, why did she do this to me and this and that and I'm so lonely. All these things are thoughts. And it robs you of your happiness, and it robs you of enjoying outside of those thoughts because them thoughts are consuming you. You have to become bigger than them thoughts. You have to them thoughts have to become small things to a giant, basically. They're going to be there. No, you can't get over that, or you can't get past that. They're going to be there. That's like if you're a truck driver. There's going to be cars there, but motherfucker, you got to learn how to maneuver around these motherfuckers. You got to learn how to where it's not affecting you. It's there, you know how to handle it, you know how to maneuver through it, but it's not affecting you. Just like anything else you're going to face in life, other than feeling lonely. That's just one thing. Feeling lonely is only one thing that we have to deal with emotionally in life. You know what I mean? There's billions of shit. There's all kind of shit that we got to deal with in life that we have to learn how to maneuver past and be stronger than. You are stronger than anything you face in life. That's facts, man. And you got to realize that sometimes people don't know their strength. That's why they stay with people. That's why they let little things consume them and things like that. You know what I mean? They feel like dying because their car broke down or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He could be a little boy. He got cut for the basketball team and shit. Now you want to kill himself or something. I'm just saying, man. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real, man. Love yourselves, man. Love yourselves, and don't worry about that lonely feeling. It's just a feeling. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you're alone. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man, and I'm gone, man. When you start feeling lonely like that, try to talk to God, man. Have a relationship with God. You might look crazy like me in the car right now talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to y'all, but you get my point. It look like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, have conversation with God. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray. Like, Lord, help me through this. A little simple prayer. Every time the devil try to attack you with his bullshit. Because a lot of it is just the devil trying to make you not be happy that you alive and breathing. You could be in jail or dead. But the devil wants you to have a pity party over some little ass shit so you can't enjoy every last breath of life. You know what I mean? This is what I mean by living outside of your thoughts and being bigger than your thoughts. Because them thoughts, if you keep pondering on them motherfuckers, they will drown you and consume you. And this dude, I thought he was looking at me. I'm like, he probably think I'm talking to myself. Gotta pray to God about it, man, because the devil will always throw that in your face. A lot of times what the devil's throwing in your face is the same fucking lie that he gave you in the first place. The devil give you a lie, meaning some woman or man, you know what I mean? And you can't get over this motherfucker. It was a lie from the jump. Unfortunately, some people love to lie, you know, like the Eminem song. Some people love to lie. But what I'm telling y'all is a lot of times that's how the so-called, and I hate to say devil because people think I'm talking about some imaginary motherfucker with pitchforks and shit. I'm talking about energy. You know what I'm saying? Negative energy. There's good and bad. Don't act like it's not. It's there. You can call it whatever you want. I just call it the devil, right? But he loves to dangle shit in y'all faces, man. Make y'all not be appreciated. Not make y'all not how can you say it? Be grateful. So God gives you all this. He gives you legs, eyes, food, and everything, and you complaining because some little ass man or woman. That's ungrateful. That's a slap in God's face. I'm giving you all this. All these things to be grateful for, you're going to find that little at one thing to be ungrateful for. You can always find something to be ungrateful for. But the good news is, you can find shit to be grateful for too. I don't have a woman, but you know what? I have money. I got looks. I got my fucking health. Yeah, I think I'll just be happy over that shit. See how when we be sad over shit that we don't got, it's hard to enjoy what we do got. Like your dude T.I. said, how you say it? Stop worrying about what you don't got and be grateful for what you do got. That is fucking facts, y'all. If I don't know how, that's basically the whole video right there, honestly. Be happy for what you do got, not what you don't got. Okay, you don't have nobody around you but yourself right now. But what about all the stuff you could do by yourself? You could be working on a project or something. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Ted. Really is words from God, to be honest, man. I try to speak from the soul. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to take credit. I try to just go by what I think God is telling me to tell people, man. Because the same thing I'm telling y'all, somebody done told me or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be here to help each other. You know, if somebody help me, I'm going to try to help you. That's what life's all about, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, we got to be thankful for what we do got. Sometimes we want more, we want this, we want that, and we're not enjoying what we do got, and that's a problem, man. So, I mean, like, say you want a new car. Okay, you ain't got the new car yet. Enjoy the fucking car you got right now. You know what I'm saying? Until you get one. You ain't got a relationship, but you can enjoy being single. You can enjoy your life being single. You still got to enjoy your life. Regardless. Tomorrow's not promised. And I just feel like the so-called devil tries to make us be ungrateful for life. You know what I'm saying? To the point we can't enjoy our life. And it's already short. Life is short. Life is short, so you don't have time to be pondering, or should I say, pouting and complaining about something that's not going your way. What about all the shit that is going your way? What about all the shit that is going your way? How can you enjoy that if you're worried about shit that ain't going your way? You see what I'm saying? Your life's never gonna be perfect. There's always gonna be some shit that ain't going your way. That's just the way life is, man. And if it wasn't that way, then we wouldn't be able to enjoy the good shit. But some people are so caught up and consumed off the bad shit and the bad thoughts and all that, they can't enjoy nothing. They have no balance at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, y'all, man. Hopefully that person sees this. I'm pretty sure they will. If it's meant for them to see it, they'll see it. That's all there is to it. But that's not the only time I've seen that post. I've seen that post many times. And honestly, today I kind of felt lonely. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna cap to y'all. Today, really I did kind of feel lonely a little bit. But I understand that's a come and go thing. Tomorrow I might be on cloud 9. I might not even need not one soul in my presence, and just feel like I have the whole world around me. That's just how life is, man. That's just the way life is. It's just feelings. Everybody has emotions and shit. That's just the way life is. But you gotta understand that you gotta be bigger than these emotions, and you cannot let these emotions determine how you really feel, affect your happiness. Like when I go on vacation, sometimes you be like, damn, I'm right here in California. Why the fuck don't I feel happy? You know what I mean? Why don't I feel happy? Because a lot of times thoughts in your head, you worried about something that happened at home. Something happened to me with the car before I went to Florida. If I would have let those thoughts consume me, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy Florida. Or I probably wouldn't have went anyway at all. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't let that happen. I still enjoyed what was going on. Or I still went to Florida and enjoyed what I was doing there. And then I came back and handled that. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying to y'all, man. I have nothing else to say. I'm about to get in this gym, and I just hope y'all have a good night, man. And loneliness, just remember that grass ain't greener on that other side. I'm not saying if you get with somebody that you won't be happy and all this. I'm just saying that sometimes people forget how those situations really are. Single people forget kind of how it really can be in relationships, especially if it's the wrong one. And then you got some people who are in relationships, they start thinking that it's better to be single. You know what I mean? Not being happy for what they got sometimes. Some people have legitimate reasons why they feel like, man, maybe I'm better off single. But then some people are just doing it because they just think that grass is greener on the other side of that fence. Oh, I see such and such. Gerard and Tyson was messing with 5 girls. Man, they fucking different girls all the time, man. Man, I think I don't want my wife no more, man. I think it's better, you know what I mean? Or women. They hear their friends talking about what they did the other night and all that shit. She started thinking, man, my life's boring. I'm just a married woman. You know what? Maybe it's better. I think I'm about to just give this up and go out there. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it'd be a mistake. It'd be a mistake, man. You gotta enjoy what you got. That same woman will go out, and then she'll start missing the home life again. Like, damn, these dudes out here ain't shit. And then she lost her husband by going out and cheating or something. That could be what happened to the dude that I was just talking about. That could be exactly what his wife might be in. The same situation. She might have friends who ended up breaking up with somebody, and now they're convincing her that it's better this way and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And she might have took the bait. You know what I mean? But in the end, she's going to realize, damn, I was probably better off where I was. Not having that inner peace. That inner peace, man. She could have lacked that inner peace to where she doesn't even realize how blessed she is. She just doesn't feel that way. You know what I mean? I'm hypothetically speaking. Like if you lack inner peace, you got a good dude and all that shit, and then you just don't feel like you happy anymore. It could be because you lacking that inner happiness, that inner peace. You know what I'm saying? Just like you buy a car, you know what I'm saying? brand new car, then later it's the same brand new car, but you just don't feel like it's the same anymore and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one.